In May of 2019, 3 members of the Media One creative team were sent to Africa to film a new spot for World Vision. After a week of shooting, they brought back some amazing footage and chronicled the entire experience.
Action camera.
Things are going really well.
It's chaos.
This is their story.
What's going on today, Leen?
Well, it's super early in the morning. We're trying to catch sunrise because the weather defeated us yesterday. Trying to get a shot to a golden hour, but instead of golden hour, there was lightning and thunderstorms. So we had to run for shelter. So now we're trying to catch that by going even earlier instead. So it's like 6 a.m. now.
Productions are never easy, but they're super difficult when you're in a foreign country and you can't quite communicate the way you're used to back home.
Yeah.
And then wherever you go, there is a huge crowd. Like, we are such a tourist attraction here.
It's like the circus rolled into town.
Yeah, when we rock up somewhere with all of our gear and our trucks into these, really rural communities, huge crowds just kind of descend around us, and we're trying to manage them and talk to our support crew and do everything in the beating sunshine. It's challenging.
Another 5 feet this way to start.
So, Leen,
Yo,
what just happened? What's going on?
we're hanging out here on location 2 on our second day of shooting. We just finished our second shot of the day. Things went terribly wrong again. I feel like we're kind of out of luck on this shoot a little bit, but at the end we got the shot. But it took a huge amount of effort and time.
The good thing is, yesterday we were averaging 1 shot a day. Today we've doubled our output. We've got 2 shots today.
Yeah. How are you feeling, Sonia?
Tired,
Yeah?
but happy so far.
Yeah? It's looking good?
It's
feeling good?
It's gonna look amazing.
We started pretty good this morning, got a nice shot, and then we went back to our first location to get a pickup shot, and we got rained out again.
Hey Andy, what just happened?
Oh, all of the power went out. So now we're sitting here in the dark. It's almost nicer though. It's more relaxed.
Yeah, in many ways though, it's absolutely not nicer though at all because, electricity is key.
All joking aside, it really does put things in perspective. We struggled to shoot for 1 day without electricity, but a lot of the people here will experience that frequently. Weather has not been helpful at all. It's been a big adversary and it's windy. Having said that, we did get some great stuff today. We got some really good stuff, and we just made it work through sheer force of will. It's challenging, for sure, but it is fun. We're having a good time. Look at this background.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Beats being in the office, for sure.
Ken, where are we headed today?
I believe we're headed to a market, which should be, I don't know. We don't know what to expect, to be honest. There's a bit of safety concerns, and we're a little concerned about bringing all of our gear and just just bringing the circus to a more populated area. You never know. So ask me again at the end of the day, see how this went.
We literally pulled up to this market and we said, this is not going to work. You set up a camera, and if you're just a Westerner in a remote area, it's like a big deal. Put it this way, if you can attract 20 or 30 people in the middle of nowhere in a field, then you can imagine what it would have been like to shoot at a market. It would almost become dangerous to that point. So we, again, flying by the seat of our pants, decided, well, the World Vision regional headquarters is there. And after doing some location scouting, we realized we could more or less recreate a market.
Easier, less chaotic option. Do we want to check this out here, Ken? Do we want to have a look at this?
It's great working with Leen and Ken because they both have such good ideas about what they want and what they need in frame and everything. We were able to build a very accurate market in this little tiny area that was maybe 5 feet squared.
It's a lot less stress, so it's good. It's great. It's like filming in a regular set, really, on location.
Shout out to Sonia, who was a lifesaver because she went with some of the locals and bought us all of the props and everything that we could use to build our set. Without her, our set would have looked nothing like a market. It would have looked terrible.
Yeah. It's amazing, like every other trip I've been on, one of the major obstacles is like one of your fellow travelers. And on this one it's like, no, like that's your biggest asset.
Hey Kenny.
Yes.
What time are we at?
4:53 in the morning. A very brisk morning here.
Why are we doing this?
We're doing it to catch the sunrise shot.
Let's do it. Alright. We get up at 4 a.m. to try and catch magic hour, which is when the sun rises and everything looks beautiful. It was sort of in vain, all that effort.
Tell me about our luck.
Just a very treacherous, muddy pass ahead of us to get to the location, and the drivers are not very confident that we can get through it.
Where are we at, Andrew?
We're at our first location again, trying to get our final shot. We came at 4 a.m. to get sunrise. It turns out it's overcast and cloudy, so we're probably not gonna get it. And the path here is too muddy to drive on, so we have to carry all of our gear through this insane mud and make your boots 4 times as heavy.
We literally cannot catch a break. We still managed to get a nice shot. I mean, the lighting was kind of overcast and even. It's not as dramatic as getting the African sun in the background, but we do what we can. The rest of the day we went off to a school, and that was a lot of fun.
Many families use the goat that's donated to them for fertilizer for their crops. Then in turn, the crops they can use to sell in a market and make money. That sustainable income then allows for the children to be able to afford to go to school.
Today's the last day of production, and we're shooting in the clinic. We're doing a doctor scene, so this is the final scene of our whole piece. So this should be pretty fun. We're gonna shoot a whole sort of medical clinic scene today.
I don't see why today won't turn out very easy, or hopefully very well.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Turns out it was not very easy. One of the girls we had scheduled to shoot with wasn't there, so we had to work around that while we were shooting. And then the generator we had to power our lights went missing, so we had to just wait for several hours while someone drove to pick up a new generator and come back.
This is a pretty tough thing. I think it's coming together. Luckily, we found another health worker that works for the shot, so I'm feeling better. If we didn't, I would not be in a happy mood.
Yeah, it's not easy, is it? I think this shot will look nice though. Which is good.
I mean, we're so good. Yeah.
There's so many amazing things here. Then there's so many challenges which we just don't anticipate, like power, communication, getting people there at the right time, like weather. I was naive in assuming that we would shoot everything at golden hour, but attitude was really, really solid, and I'm really, really happy with that.
Good day, gents. Good work.
I thought like the market shoot and the school shoot would be so hard, and they were easier than this one. This doctor's shoot was so hard.
Hey, check it out, check it out. Look at this window. That's what we're dealing with every day in Africa. I mean, an outdoor shoot scheduled for every single day, and this is what we get.
Rain.
It's not right, guys. It's not right. I left Ireland for a very specific reason.
It was a very successful, fun trip, I felt.
Yeah.
Any day I get to travel and tell stories and make movies is a good day.
I think it's kind of crazy that it's over now.
The whole thing has gone so incredibly fast, and yet we'd been through so much.
Yeah, we got an awful lot done, and we had so many problems every single day. But everything we filmed looked amazing. I really think the spot is going to turn out beautifully. We're super lucky to have gone on this trip. Extremely grateful to World Vision for bringing us. There's an awful lot of production companies in the world who would kill for this work. And you know, we got together with World Vision, which is pretty amazing. We got together with a charity who are making such tangible difference. I just feel really, really lucky to have been a part of it and to have gone with such a great team. So I'm just incredibly happy that it happened.
Ditto. No, yeah, seriously. No, it's amazing. I mean, to get to travel and make movies, that's pretty amazing.